Good evening, everybody. It's JC here for my number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Solitary Confinement in the Suburbs, Volume 9. I'm a little bit early, so maybe you're not coming online yet, but here we go. People are coming. Hello, Lorraine. So, hey, it's nice to see you all here tonight. Have I got the comments up on the board? Let's get the comments up on the board here. Oh, yeah. I can write a comment there, but I've never... Lovely to see everybody. And I hope everybody's good. I'm not seeing the comments this week, so maybe I'll have to press a button up here. Oh, there's a few people coming up there. Oh yeah, there's phrases coming up there. Are we writing stuff? Can we write stuff? I want to see if I can see the writing stuff, because I can't see any writing this week. Maybe I've got the wrong adjustments. Let's see what happens if I get it there. Are we writing? Yeah, no, that's saved. All right, that's all good. We've got that there. The comments, are they coming in now? We don't need that. Oh, I can't see the comments. Never mind. So this week is about protest songs. And there's protests going on all around the world. Protest songs are a newish thing, and so I thought I'd sing some to you. I was born in a river, in a little tent, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know the change is gonna come. I've been hard of living, I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there in the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know the change is gonna come. Well, I go to the movies, I go downtown. There's always somebody telling me, you better not hang around. It's been a long time coming, and I know the change is gonna come. Go to my brother, I said, brother, help me please. But he winds up, yes he winds up, knocking me back down to my knees. Every time I thought I couldn't last long, now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know the change is gonna come. That's brilliant, guys. Thank you very much. So I can't see your comments, so I've just got to switch to this other comment thing here, which is down here somewhere. Sorry about this. And there we go. I've lost my mouse. The mouse is upside down. So the next song I'm going to do for you is... I've really got to see these comments because it's driving me nuts. I can't see your comments. Oh well, no comments for the moment. So back in the 50s, it was almost kind of frowned upon to do protest songs, and they were kind of quite namby-pamby and not even that protesty, but you could get blacklisted for singing anti-war songs, and Pete Seeger did, and this is the song that he sang. We have all the flowers gone, long time passing. We have all the flowers gone, long time ago. We have all the flowers gone, gone, young girls pick them everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? We have all the young girls gone, long time passing. We have all the young girls gone, long time ago. We have all the young girls gone, gone to young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? We have all the young men gone, long time passing. We have all the young men gone, long time ago. We have all the young men gone, gone to soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? We have all the soldiers gone, long time passing. We have all the soldiers gone, long time ago. We have all the soldiers gone, gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? We have all the graveyards gone, long time passing. We have all the graveyards gone, long time ago. We have all the graveyards gone, gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? So there, that was We Have All the Flowers Gone, and I'm trying to find your comments here because I can't find them online. Oh, here we go. They're all up here. Hello, Rob Payne. Hello. Oh, everybody's here now. Paul Taylor. Yeah, everybody's there. Fantastic. I've got all your comments up now. So, folk songs, protest songs. Now, so we started off in the 50s, we had a bit of 60s and 70s, and then Donovan came. Donovan was like the, he was like the Bob Dylan kind of person, wasn't he? And he had this fantastic song. Oh, Sheila's brought the comments up. Well done, Sheila. Thank you so much. Oh, that's brilliant. She's brought all the comments for me. Oh, I can see them now. I'll just put it down there and I can see everything perfect. Oh, Sheila, thank you very much. So we're going to do a Donovan song for you now. And this is in E. And I've gone full-on folk with the capo and everything. Hello, Catwell beloved. Hello, Chris Martin. Hello, John Thompson. So we've had some soppy loves. We're still a bit soppy, and then we go a bit more punk rock. Mark Taylor, we have a stage invader. Yeah. You got the first album was Donovan. Mark, I've got a special song for you later on, Mark. Here we go. We're getting the Donovan rocking now. He's 5'2", and he's 6'4". He's 5'2", and he's 6'4". He's taller than tall. He's all of 31, and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain. He's a Buddhist, a Baptist, and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, and he knows he always will. Kill it for me, my friend, and kill it for you. When he's fighting for Canada, and he's fighting for France, and he's fighting for the USA. He's fighting for the Russian, and he's fighting for Japan, and he thinks he'll put an end to war this way. He's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds. He says it's for the peace of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die, and he never sees the writing on the wall. But if now him Hitler, but without him Hitler would have condemned him at Dachau. Without him Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war, and without him the killing can go on. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. He come from here and there and you and me, and brothers, can't you see? Without him there will be no war. That was slightly rubbish, guys, but thank you for giving your love. Play something by The Who, says Jan Roca. Oh, I could do something by The Who. Kayvon's asking for a redemption song. Hi, Nick Farr. Hi, Jenny. Oh, right, okay, so I'm going to go down the capo a little bit, and this is going to be in D. And I did one song by this artist last week. Hey, say you're back. Hello, Lee James Aspie. Big up from Liverpool. Sally Mallet online, and Stephen. This is interesting because Motown was a pop label and they didn't really do protest songs. Well, Edwin Starr did one and he couldn't get a gig anywhere. He was blacklisted. Father, 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 we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know we got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket signs and picket lines, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me and we can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. What's going on, Peter Gilmore in Ascot? What's going on, Jackie Baker over there in Camberley? And then Marvin does this high depth singing, and I'm going to attempt it, and don't laugh if I get it wrong. everybody thinks we're wrong. Who are they to judge us just because our hair is long? Sure, you know we got to find a way, come on everybody, to find some loving here today. Picket signs and picket lines, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me, so you can see, oh, what's going on in Los Angeles, what's going on in Minneapolis, what's going on in Paris, what's going on in London, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you very much. Lovely to see everybody. So then, the world's starting waking up to protest songs, and they get this kind of poetry protest song. And I've got this great poem that I want to read you a bit of, because it's really relevant to what's going on today in Los Angeles, in America, all over America, and in England, because this is a great piece of poetry. It's written by the son of a guy that played football for Glasgow Celtic. And it says, the revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news, and no pictures of hairy-armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jimmy Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck or The Rare Earth. The television will not be televised. The revolution will not write back. After a message, the revolution will not be right back after a message from a white tornado, white lightning or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom or the tiger in your tank or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live. There's Gil Scott-Heron, a beautiful piece of revolution stuff here. And now I'm going to play a song. I'm going a bit punk rock now, but this is a punk rock song that was kind of punk rock before punk rock, and it's quite long, but it's beautiful poetry, and it's got that kind of... Hello Stephen and Charlie Loveday and Greta. Oh, hello everybody. So I've got this song. It's punk rock before punk rock, it's got millions of words, but it's kind of protest but poetry. Where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled alongside of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of a 7-sad forest. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. And what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wildwoods around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a back branch that kept on bleeding. I saw a room full of men with hammers of bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 takers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of children. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Hello Chris West, I'm glad you like it, and I like Paul Road. Bob Dylan is so punk rock. So what did you hear? What did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling one? I saw the sound of thunder and it roared out a warning. I saw the roar of wave that it drowned the whole world. I saw 100 drummers whose hands were all blazing. I saw 10,000 whispers and nobody listening. I saw one person starving and many people laughing. I heard the sound of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, yeah, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. This is especially for my old schoolmate Rory Burton down there in Wales, because he used to love a bit of Bob Dylan, and also for my dear departed schoolmate Chris Hartnell. Oh, what you do now, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what you do now, my darling young one? I'm going back out before the rain starts falling, to walk to the depths of the deepest back forest, where the people are many and their hands are empty, where there's pellets of poison are flooding the waters, where the home in the valley means a damp, dirty prison, where the executioner's face was always well hidden, where the hunger is ugly and souls are forgotten, where black is the colour when none is the number, where it felt thick and I think it can breathe it. I reflect on the mountain and souls can't see it, and I stand on the ocean until I start sinking, and I know my song before I start singing. It's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. I want you to sing it with me now. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. The genius of Bob Dylan. Oh, I've got to thank you so much, John Thompson. Oh, hello, Valerie Alderson, part of my old band. Judy's from I'm going to sing. I've got a special treat for you today. I'm going to have a world premiere of a new members track that's going on the new members album, and I'm going to play a bit of the backing track and sing along with it. And we've done the kind of wet protest songs. We're getting into the more hard, groovy protest songs, and it's really nice to see Fraser Matthew, John Thompson, Say, Aquino, Paul, everybody out there. And I did a show earlier on for John Bain in Glastonwick, and I had to remind everybody that it is very tough for musicians at the moment. Anybody that works in a band or does gigs, a lot of their money's dried up, and so I've been working really hard doing these shows, and there's a little button that John Thompson can show you that you can press and you can pay for a little ticket or give me a bit of money, buy me a drink. I'm not begging, I'm doing a show, I'm working hard for you. I worked 2 days for this, and so I'm going to do something. I'm going to tell you a story about a fantastic concert I went to when I was 19 in 1976. In 1976, I left school in 74, 75, and I got a job, and I worked in a bank in London called Coates & Co. And I used to wear this nice little suit, and I was a bank clerk. And there was a lovely guy there called Morris, who was a DJ at the weekends. And one day he said to me, I've got tickets for this concert, and this girl's let me down. Would you like to come with me? And I said, well, where is it? And he said, oh, it's in the Lyceum, which was just on the Strand. And I said, oh, well, who's playing? He said, oh, it's this reggae guy called Bob Marley. And it was 1976, and I said, oh, that sounds great, but I don't have time. I can't get changed because I'm living in Hampton. It's a long way. So he said, no, come along with me. And we got there, and I was the only person wearing a suit. Everybody else was like on red, green and gold. There was Rastafarians, there was hippies, and there was this huge smell of marijuana all throughout the beautiful Lyceum Ballroom. And what was even more amazing was we had a box, like a box right next to the stage, and I was looking down on Bob Marley and the Wailers, and they were fantastic. And something happened that night to me, because they were playing all this really heavy-duty protest music, singing about slavery and stuff like that. Hello, Nick Cash. And it was just quite an amazing moment, and I will never forget it. And so I thought I'd do one song from the set he did that night. It's kind of like what we're like today. This morning I woke up in a curfew. Oh God, I was a prisoner too. I could not recognize the faces standing over me. They were dressed in uniform of brutality. Oh, how many rivers do we have to cross before we talk to the boss? All we have got, we have lost. Then we really must pay the cost. That's why we're gonna be, that's why we're gonna be burning and looting tonight. Burning and looting tonight. Burning all pollution tonight. Oh yeah. Burning all illusion tonight. Stop this. Give me the food and let me grow. Let the roots man take a blow. All them drugs gonna make you slow. It's not the music of the ghetto. No, no, no. Weeping and wailing tonight. Can't stop the tears, weeping and wailing tonight. Weeping and wailing tonight. Weeping and wailing all night. Oh, this morning I woke up to a curfew, just like COVID. Oh God, I was a prisoner too. Could not recognize the faces standing over me. They were all dressed in uniforms of brutality. Yeah. How many rivers do we have to cross before we talk to the boss? All we have got now, we have lost. We must really pay the cost. That's why we're gonna be, that's why we're gonna be burning and looting tonight. Burning and looting tonight. One more thing, burning all pollution tonight. Burning all illusion tonight. How do we give you some money? Well, it's quite simple. They'll give you a link. Hello, Lisa Devaney. Nice to see you. So anyway, there was a Road to Damascus moment. I'd seen Bob Marley, and it was the same night that he recorded the very famous No Woman, No Cry. And whenever you hear No Woman, No Cry on the radio, it's that version. And he was fantastic, you know. I was just like a bank clerk, and I was sitting there with my suit looking really square. I thought, this is what I want to do. And within a couple of years, I was playing live music. But the very next year, what happened, another strange thing happened to me, is I was sitting in my friend's apartment in Portobello Road on the first floor. And below me in Portobello Road, there was a riot going on. There was the Notting Hill riot, 1976. And all the police were lined up with these perspex shields, beating them with sticks. And the black youth were chucking bottles and bricks at them. And it was right in front of me. It was like a battle. I was sitting in the front window. And little did I know that out there watching it was Joe Strummer. And he wrote a song about this moment in time. And somebody took a photo of this line of police. And it became the cover of Black Market Clash. And there I am. I didn't realise for many years later, there I am sticking out the window. So I'm going to sing the song that Joe Strummer sang about it, because it's a great song. Unwittingly, in 1976, I witnessed this moment that inspired Joe Strummer to write the song. So in 1977, I started going to the punk clubs, the Roxy, and then the rest of say history, because the whole idea of protest songs took on a whole new meaning. And I'm going to play a waltz version of it, but I'm going to... because punk rock is like folk rock now. This is like folk. I am an antichrist. I'm an anarchist. I know what I want and I know how to get it. Want to destroy passers-by, 'cause I want to be There's many ways to get what you want. I use the best, I use the rest. I is the enemy. I use anarchy, 'cause I want to be anarchy. 'cause I want to be anarchy. Help me now sing the song. Come on, Martin, in Wiltshire. 'Cause in devices anarchy. Hello, John Money. Hello, Kayvon in Canada. So that's the folk version of folk version of Anarchy in the UK. And many years, in 1977, I suppose we go forward, same thing. I saw my first big punk rock concert, and it was at the Jubilee concert at the Roundhouse. And it was a fantastic concert with the Talking Heads, the Ramones and the Saints. And later on, a year and a half later, I would get to do gigs with the Ramones. And even later on, much later on, I would get to play with Dee Dee briefly. And he was a lovely man. And we're celebrating a long time since he died. And I'll play a Ramones song. This is for Mark Doig and Martin Sell. Bitsy Fitz. This is. Most people think punk rock songs have got really heavy guitars on them. This one's all acoustic guitar. Well, the kids are all hopped up and they're ready to go now. They're ready to go now. They got their suppers and they're walking to the discotheque and go. Oh, but Cena couldn't stay. She had to break away. And New York City really got it all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sheena is punk rocker, Sheena is punk rocker, Sheena is punk rocker now. She's a punk rocker, punk rocker, punk rocker. Well, the kids are all hopped up and they're ready to go now. They're ready to go now. They got their suckers and they're going to a discotheque to go. But Sheena couldn't stay. She had to break away. New York City really got it all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sheena is punk rocker, Sheena is punk rocker, Sheena is punk rocker now. She's a punk rocker, punk rocker, punk rocker. There we go. Sorry about the beginning, that was a bit rough, but Paul Taylor liked it. Yeah, we want to get back to Dublin next year. In fact, I've had a busy week this week. I've been making guitars. Some of you know me a bit better. And this is what I made last week. Is this beautiful guitar here called it's called a Suburban Surf King. It's a lovely piece of kit. If I move back, you can see it a bit better. And it caused me a few troubles, the electrics, and I nearly threw it in the canal halfway through making it. I thought, bollocks to this, I'm not doing it. But I did finish it and it sounds great. So there's a bit of punk rock for you. And I don't know where I'm going next with this show. I'm going to sing a member's song for you, that's right. And I'm going to sing you this song. It's kind of a protest song, and I've only just written it. And this song is called I Ain't Gonna Write Love Songs Anymore. And the reason I'm writing the song is that there's a lot of love songs on the radio, you know what I mean? And there's two types. There's the kind of type that says, I really like this girl. And it's like, am I that interested in this guy liking this girl? or there's the kind of Adele ones, I like this guy but he doesn't love me anymore. And you think, well, maybe 95% of songs are about stuff like this. And you know what? I'm not interested. I don't care about him and his girlfriend. I have no interest whatsoever. So I sat down with a guitar and I thought I'd steal a bit of Have I Got a Witness by Marvin Gaye, and I'd write a song about not writing love songs anymore, and about all the, because protest songs, that's what we've been singing tonight, songs about things that aren't about love, are really, really brilliant things. And when I saw Bob Marley that night, I just thought, that's what you do. If you've got this huge platform where you can stand up for your rights, like Kayvon says, it's a real waste getting up there saying, tell Laura I love her, when you could be saying, fight the power, or, you've got a voice. And this is something Joe Strummer told me, and actually I mentioned him in this song. Now I'm going to turn the volume up a bit. I hope the neighbours don't mind too much. And this song is nobody's heard this before. This is from the New Members album. It's sort of half finished backing track, and I'm going to play it for you now. And the forest is on fire. Some climate change denier is calling me alive. I ain't gonna write love songs anymore. Come and help me sing it now. I ain't gonna write love songs anymore. They're marching to a beat, flying their swastika flags in your street. I ain't gonna sing love songs anymore. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. Joe Strummer told me many years ago, the purpose of a musician is to let the so many important things happening now in this world. Million times more important than a boy meets a girl. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. I don't sing love songs anymore. Play the guitar now. If you get some money, I ain't here to sing love songs anymore. No, 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 no love songs anymore. I don't know if that was a bit too loud, the backing track, but there's your world exclusive. I ain't gonna write love songs anymore. Well, I haven't written one for a long time, and we've nearly finished writing songs for the New Members album, and I don't think there's any love songs on it, but there is a song that everybody's going crazy for called Bedsit Land, and I'm going to sing it for you now. No more. Something gotta give. I guess it's me. I'm going back where I used to be. I'm living in across the way, spoke to me today. She said the gun is ours, not sure how long you can stay. It's tough out there in the big city. People are scared, people are lonely. In desert land, desert land. If you ain't been there, you can't understand living in desert land. I saw you in the midnight shop at 2:45. You were buying ticket for the lottery in desert land. Desert land. You can't put it in your pocket, you can't hold it in your hand. Living in desert land. 0 hours, minimum wage. We're living in the pandemic age. There's a family of 4 living in the room next door. They've been waiting to be housed for 6 months or more. They're living in desert land. Desert land. When I get my break, I will escape from desert land. I saw you in the midnight shop, you didn't see me. You were buying ticket for the lottery in desert land. Desert land. You can't put it in your pocket, you can't hold it in your hand. You can't put it in your pocket, you can't hold it in your hand. Living in desert land. Living in desert land. Thank you so much. A lot of people really loving that song, and it's dedicated to a guy that I know that recently split up with his wife and moved into a small flat. And they're all in the hymn book, which is this hymn book here called Songs of the Suburbs. Well, actually, I've got a lot of my songs in here, some of the famous ones and some of the less famous ones. And I've got a quarter of an hour left, and I thought I'd sing you something else from the One Law album. This is a song about a guy that commits suicide on the way to work. Sounds a bit miserable, but there you go. It's not a love song. So I'm standing at a platform waiting in the rain. It's 8:30 in the morning. Everything's running late. There's been an incident at Surbiton. Person on the track. I don't know when I'll get there. When I'm coming back, there's a deadline at work that I've got to meet. I've hardly got time to breathe. Never mind read. The emails keep coming. My head begins to spin. I know the telephone will not stop ringing. I never thought my life would be like this. I never thought my life would be like this. Staring at the green fields, watch the children play. Life is so much easier than it was today. My wife wants a bigger house to raise a family. I really do not know how I'll get that money. I never thought my life would be like this. I never thought my life would be like this. I expected of me. So don't push me, I'm already too close to the edge. There's been an incident at Surbiton on a train, and I'm never going home again. Yes, it really is a shame to live your life like a machine. And I never can say goodbye, and I never can tell a lie. So I never can tell you why I chose to end it all that way. So in the morning when you kiss your wife goodbye, make sure you kiss the girl in the eye and tell her you will really try to come home safely that night. There's been an incident at Surbiton on a train, and I'm never going home again. Yes, it really is a shame to live your life like a machine. So in the morning when you kiss your wife goodbye, make sure you look the girl in the eye and tell her you will really try to come home safely that night. Yeah, there we go. There's a song about suicide at a train station. Lots of people aren't going to work or not going on the train. I mean, we're living in a pandemic. It's kind of really weird. And for bands, it's kind of really strange because we don't know when we're going to be starting to work again. And some bands don't know whether they will continue or maybe they'll just give up. And some venues the same, some pubs the same. So this new way of doing shows for you is really important. And I'm really sorry I haven't been talking to you so much tonight. But before you go, it would be really, really brilliant if you gave me some money because I'm working really hard at these shows. And if you're really good, I even play a couple of hits at the end of the show. How about that? You know what I mean? It can't get fairer than that. I've sang you some old songs. I've sang you new songs. And what's really great about my life as a musician is I'm writing more and more songs now than I ever have. And it's just a shame that I'm not a 22-year-old skinny good-looking guy because I'd have much better chance of getting them on the radio. But who cares about the radio? You're here and all I care about is you. It's fantastic to play for you. Let's just have a party and sing. Same old boring Sunday morning, old man's out washing the car. Mum's in the kitchen cooking Sunday dinner, her best meal moaning while he laughs. Johnny's upstairs in his bedroom sitting in the dark, annoying the neighbours with his punk rock electric guitar. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. Every lousy Monday morning, Heath project go crashing over my home. Hello, Nicola. 10 o'clock and the Broadmoor siren driving me mad, won't leave me alone. Yeah, there's new t-shirts. The old woman next door just sits inside and cries. She hasn't come out ever since her husband died. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. Drums quite good, the bass is too loud and I can't hear the words. This is the sound of the suburbs. Hello, Simon Wrens. I want everybody to put up where you're from, because I'll give you a shout out in the suburbs. And I know Simon is from Horsell. Judy, you're from California. Nick Cash, you're from Ealing. Where are you from these days, Lisa? Oh, the links do work. They do work, Lisa. Belfast for David Hall. Come on, I want to shout you out. Doncaster for Mark Taylor. Horsell for Simon Renz. Fraser Matthew in Glasgow. Mark Doig in Beckley. Avon in Toronto. The city by the lake. Marianne in Ealing. Adrian French in Southampton. David Hall in Belfast. You are the sound. Yusoka in Japan. Paul Taylor in West Drayton. Rory Byrne in Cardiff. This is the sound. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound. This is the sound of the suburbs. That was good. Kevin Topping from Hampton, Stuart Blythe from Billingham, and big up Nicola from Barnsley, Yorkshire, Lewisham, Hampton, Peter Compton, Original Hampton Crew, Surbiton, Sutton, Chippenham and Wilts, Southampton Devises, big up Hayes. There was another Hayes, and Bubba and Claire in Southampton, big up Bubba. Now it's a special protest song, special. I'm going to do a protest song about the government. We don't like the government. But it's kind of a bit like, I borrowed it from Peter Sarsted, maybe a bit. Well, your PR girl says you're wonderful, and they tell me she should know, 'cause her brother went to school with you not so long ago. You're a wizard at economics, a sorcerer of spin, which are very useful subjects in the sharp pond you swim in. Though they toast you in high places, in the hovels I hear them curse. They got a special name for you, Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood in reverse. From your penthouse in the city to your yacht in the south of France, your financial acumen is massively enhanced. The way you champion the super rich and demonise the poor. It won't be long for the sans-culotte and knocking on your door, 'cause there's a special place in hell, while a pal somewhere worse, for the man they call Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood in reverse. I saw you sing in your car as I was driving past. You didn't look that happy, and the car didn't go that fast. Robbing from the poor and giving to the rich doesn't make you a happy man. It doesn't scratch that itch. Your life is all about money, getting as much as you can. It doesn't make you a nice person, or even an attractive man. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood in reverse. Thank you very much, Richard, for saying it's the best show so far. And you want New English Blues? Well, we've got one time for a New English Blues. We overrun a bit. expensive. It's worth in Tokyo or New York. So don't talk to me about the new English blues. The new English blues. From my kiss me quick hat to the hole in my shoe, got the new English blues. This is for my man Bubba down there in Winchester. Bubba's doing fine. He's always on the line. He's got 4,000 friends on Facebook, but he's never got the time to go out, see his crusty and arco-punk friends. He's got so many friends, he can't choose. He got the new English blues. The new English blues. Ooh, promise, glad to be alive. With his P45, he got the new English blues. West Byfleet in the rain will never be the same without you and the new English blues. From the docks of Liverpool to the best private school, we rock to the beat of the new two-week, the new English blues, the new English blues. From my glad to be alive with my P45, we got the new English blues. Thank you so much. The new Canadian blues he's got. And thank you very much, Louis. Lovely to see everybody here tonight. And just, we've got new T-shirts as well. They're on the website, the members. If you go to the Members Co UK Press merch, somebody says that links don't work. They do work. I checked them all before it started. You might get something if you're using Opera that says this website's dodgy. It's not dodgy. All the payments go through PayPal. Looking forward to seeing you all again next week. It's really been my pleasure entertaining you. Thank you so much, Martin Searle. I've seen a new few, Nicola Bailey, Vanessa, Kayvon, Chris West. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And don't forget, I've worn the guitar strings out. They cost money, so just give us a bit of money for the show. I'm not begging, I'm working hard. Thank you so much. It's been lovely to see you all, and I'd like to say thank you especially to my wife Sheila for bringing me the iPad up, otherwise I wouldn't be speaking to you. Also, you can buy this guitar. I'm selling these guitars, they're great. I'm selling those guitars. If you want to buy a guitar, put a deposit on. It's just brilliant playing for you. See you again, and some of you will come and see it after party. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.